On December 15, 1999, Great Falls police managed to get a search warrant for the most twisted person they were going to meet. Everything started to go haywire when they found a journal with codes. These were actually recipes with names like Little Boy Pot Pie, French Fried Kid, and Little Boy Stew. Police didn't know if these recipes were actual or fantasy, but they sensed something very disturbing had been in motion right under their noses. 10-year-old Zachary Ramsay, known as Zach, was a carefree and sociable child. His high spirits made him popular among his teachers, parents, and friends. He lived at 400 4th Street North and attended Whittier Elementary School. The friend group would normally meet up before the bell rang to run around and play together before class. Unfortunately, those blissful childhood mornings would soon come to a tragic end. It was a cold winter morning on Tuesday, February 6, 1996. The morning chill of 7:30 a.m. had nothing on Zach and his friends. Zach wore a blue denim jacket with green sleeves, a blue football jersey with his last name imprinted on the back in gold letters, stonewashed jeans, and black high-top sneakers. The plan, as usual, was to gather outside school, play and chat before the bell rang. In his excitement, he almost forgot his lunchbox at home. Following his usual routine, Zach set upon to walk to school. However, that day would be far from routine. Zach was well known in the Great Falls community. He never had anything to fear until that day. The streets were covered with snow, and he strolled along kicking around a little ball of snow. He then entered an alley that made his route shorter, even though his school was only 6 blocks away. It wasn't known whether he noticed a man sitting in the off-white 4-door sedan parked in the alley behind a house on the 400 block of 5th Avenue North. The engine idled quietly as the figure remained. Zach was a smart kid. It's safe to assume that, had he found something suspicious, he'd have changed his route. He was in an area which was well known to him. Nothing seemed out of the ordinary. However, somewhere between where the alleyway cuts into 6th Street and comes out at 7th, Zach disappeared.